So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in...
And the shot! It's hit the uprights. DiMarco plays it forward. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. An instinctive delivery. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And it's Lukaku. DiMarco cuts it out. Bellingham. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he lines up a cross. He gets big. It's loose now and they want to get it back. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Eze, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Eze, and a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lukaku. It's Vinicius Junior. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. DiMarco gets it away. Big chance! And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Knocks it into space.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
DiMarco tries to play it through, and this is Lukaku. Lukaku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedro Neto. That is a brilliant interception. Vietnam do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK. Chance, surely! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Pedro Neto. DiMarco. Probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's come to nothing. Zubimendi. Singo gets over and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's looking wide. De Bruyne. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. He can run onto that. Oh, this is a great position. And that's gone loose. Vinicius Junior. Zubimendi. And the counter is on. Lukaku. There he goes, motoring forward. And the shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
This possibly the last play of the half. McAllister plays it short. Van Dijk. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. McAllister, now Singo, and they can counter here. And this is Lukaku, and that interception was most necessary. And he's forced to go back. Mbappe! He's got away! And he's got his range wrong there. Rodri. And it's DiMarco. Now DiMarco. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Lewandowski. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Eze being still separated by the game's only goal. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lukaku is onto this. Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's their second corner of the game. McAllister goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 6,
De Bruyne.
Mbappe. Number
Vietnam
7,
still have the
Vinicius
cards to affect
Junior.
this game.
Coming on the field, number 22,
And it's DiMarco.
Yudes. Number
It's made its way to him.
Kvaratskhelia.
Well, he got rid
Number
because he was
9,
under pressure.
Luis Diaz. Substitution.
Musiala. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Just about up to 75 minutes. De Bruyne. Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lukaku. He has found a way through. Diaz.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now, can they get him away? Diaz with the... He rises! He should have put that one away.
Lukaku really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
That's a shade optimistic. Cleared without complication. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Lukaku. Rodri wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. That's Fitz. Just 5 minutes left. Aim forwards. Vietnam moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, well measured. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodri.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shoots!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kvaratskhelia. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Lukaku taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Only allowed in the areas shown on this map.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Lukaku. That's good vision. And he was alert to it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Nicely weighted ball. DiMarco. Vietnam controlling the possession in this early phase. Wirtz tries to pass it through, driving through the middle. And he's there to get it away. That's a nicely shaped ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gabriel gets good distance on it. And it's Wirtz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Look at the space here. Looking for the run. Out to the left it goes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Wirtz. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Zubimendi. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior is onto this. Hoisted in, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's shifting through the gears here. Wirtz. Rodri. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. It is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
De Bruyne goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Wirtz. And it's DiMarco. Here's Rodri. And it's McAllister. And it's made its way to him. Real chance! Wirtz with the short one. He shifted it to the flank. Wirtz plays. Terrific header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Stood up well to him there. De Bruyne. McAllister. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Neither of these two want to come off second, but takes a shot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! And that should get the job done. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Haaland. Good ball, good take. Now it's DiMarco. Wirtz.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's an imaginative pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe. Played out wide. Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Lukaku. Lukaku! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe, and it's McAllister. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Lukaku, Vinicius Junior, DiMarco.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Vietnam have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And he's had it nicked away. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Played out towards the right wing. Eder Militao. He's in plenty of space here. Corner given. Corner number 2 then. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Singo makes the interception. Chance, surely! Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution
So, time
on
for
the field.
changes on
Number
both sides, actually.
17, De Bruyne. Number
Vietnam
7,
perhaps
Vinicius
contemplating their next
Junior.
change here.
Number 32, Demarco. Number 36, Zubimendi. Coming on the field,
Musiala.
number 22.
And here's the chance to
Younes.
counter.
Number 10,
This looks promising.
Bukayo
And he's
Saka.
onside.
Number
He is
25,
through here.
Nuno Mendes.
And he's managed to get rid.
Number 16, Rodri.
And Dijk did well to
Substitution
emerge
in
with the ball.
progress.
That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's away. Oh, this is a great position. Mbappe! And that's a real chance missed.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Single. Quality ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. That's Szymanski. Rodri. And here's Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Bellingham. Lewandowski goes for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Vietnam complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lukaku gets through on his own. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Yildiz! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. Saka receives it in a good position here. Played out to the left flank. And he's whipped and he gets big! And again! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Oh, they could be caught out here. Another throw-in. Mbappe. Haaland. Shot could be on. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Szymanski. He's chosen to go back. And it's Wirtz. This looks promising.
Mbappe!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just off target.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe! Wirtz. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Opts to play it back. He's tried one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's been close, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Quality ball. Szymanski. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good spread. And it's Rodri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's been played through. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Look at the space here. Good ball, good... And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lukaku.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk goes sliding in. Now that looks a decent ball. Pings it across. There's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Vitz threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Araujo tries to
There will
clear.
be 1 minute added time.
Szymanski. Decent progress down the left. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away. Szymanski shifted it to the flank, played back into the centre. He's in a great position here. Turns and goes back. And the shot! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Haaland.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliantly. Played out to the right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Lukaku.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's bounced back off the post. And he's gone looking for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Szymanski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Szymanski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Szymanski, he's got away. Now, Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
We have got changes here
De
from both
Bruyne.
sides, in fact.
Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 6,
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 36,
Camavinga.
Zubimendi.
That's really well
Coming on the
manoeuvred.
field.
He's through, now is he
Number
in? He's
22,
having a go!
Judes. Number 9.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's
Number
lucky his mate was
77,
wide awake to that.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 16, Rodri.
It looked as though that might lead to
Substitution
something
taking
quite
place.
promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's looking wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now there's a fine ball.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Diaz. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And they're quick to get it back. Bastoni, nicely aimed pass. Out for a throw. Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga wins the duel this time. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Bellingham. Rudiger. Van Dijk.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Haaland.
Vietnam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a
2
chance
added
to
minutes has
draw
been
level.
indicated.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he shoots! And that has left him in a heap. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that should get the job done. Haaland. Wirtz. That's a promising run he's making on the right. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Wirtz. It's going to be another throw. Musiala. Rodri. Now it's Szymanski. Wirtz. Cleared without hesitation. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that has been clubbed away. Nicely shaped ball. Lukaku! He's done very well to get to that.
Lukaku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hakimi.
Oh, really well played.
Lovely feet. Musiala. Now it's Szymanski. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Searching pass he's played there. That pass has been well intercepted. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Wirtz. Can he finish? Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Passing is crisp and sharp. DiMarco. Can he get on the end of this? Aimed in towards the centre. And they've got a throw. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yildiz. Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mbappe. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hangs in a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And
Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Turns and goes back. Haaland is onto this. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lukaku. Rodri. And it's Van Dijk. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Szymanski. For Musiala. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And that is expertly dealt with. And they can counter here. DiMarco. Szymanski. Musiala. Well seen, saw that coming.
he read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. Oh, well measured. Doro. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too on.
He's going for goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Decent enough try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And he's had it nicked away. Haaland is onto it in a flash. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
DiMarco. And he's whipped it across. Haaland.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Mbappe, and it's Wirtz. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Thinks about the shots. Can he finish? Goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Rodri gets rid without sophistication.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shot could be on, and he's managed to get free. Backward it goes. Nice control. Szymanski. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been cleared. He's in a great position here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rodri has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Mbappe, real chance! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Substitution.
De Bruyne.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kostic looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gabriel tries to clear. Tries a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Haaland might just make this. Quality ball. The less said about that pass, the better. DiMarco. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Vinicius Junior. He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. And it's Camavinga. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's another good win of the ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now it's Haaland. Oh, such a clever touch. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes at
Pass
a time.
is just off target. DiMarco. And the number on the board is 3. And here's Lukaku. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And that will be it. Vietnam were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Volunteers for
Well,
each
there
block.
was a
Please
distinct
report
lack
to
of
the staff room
clarity or
immediately.
commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope he's having a go. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah. Lukaku! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Played up towards the front line. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! And it's a goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Decent chance! Well, they can break here.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Szymanski. Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe is flagged offside. Rudiger. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Lukaku. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Gabriel gets a foot in here. Now, can they get him away? Strokes it back. And here's Haaland. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Van Dijk has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Can he finish? Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he's only too happy to take that back. Szymanski. Vietnam making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Gets a good foot in there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that has left him in a heap. He won't be happy with that one. Zubimendi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Swings it across. Van Dijk with the clearance. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mbappe. Played back into the centre.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Szymanski. And it's Hakimi. Szymanski. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's there to belt it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Szymanski is in a really good position out wide. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rodri wins the duel this time, looking for the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely worked. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Probing pass. Lukaku looking to get on the end of this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well...
It's Lukaku! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Not the most accurate pass. It's a good spell of possession, this. Lukaku! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a half-decent try. Thinks one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Szymanski. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's Camavinga. He's played it back. And it's Bellingham. Szymanski. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Time and again they are repelled. He's found a way past. Mbappe picks it up out wide. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe getting this one clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Lukaku. Number 11.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
17, De Bruyne. Number 7,
De Bruyne.
Vinicius Junior.
Zakaria. He's tried one!
Number 22.
Oh, that could cost them.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Rodri. Number 10, Bukayo Saka.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Zakaria. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Zakaria. Rodri. That's Rudiger. Now the ball's gone astray. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
There will
And
be
it's
one
De Bruyne.
minute added time.
And he can clear it away. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Hello, attendees.
Vietnam
This is a
may not have finished with
children's
11,
announcement.
but they have shown
Would the father
terrific
of a boy
spirit
in a
and they
blue
claim
hat
the win.
kindly make
Well,
his
that's
way
what
to the
spirit and
information
togetherness
center?
is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.